Hello and welcome, 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 and happy Saturday to everyone. Just give me a minute to get my technology in order here as I'm trying to do a Facebook Live and also record at the same time. So I want to just make sure I'm set up the right way. Anyway, for those of you who do not know who I am, and just in case I'm looking in two directions, that's because I actually am. I am Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck, which are these beautiful, beautiful cards. Hello, Barbara. How are you this evening or today, wherever you are in this world? And today I'm coming to you on Saturday, April 18th, to offer you, each and every one of you who is interested in receiving a one card read. And how this is going to work, in order for me to come into your energy, energetically, cosmically, and channeling in, is you do need to invite me by saying yes. Once you say yes, then I can come into your energy and then I can give you some insight to what it is you would need to hear today. So, as you do come in, if you would like a one card reading, a channeling reading, please say yes in the comments. And then I will begin to read those who pop in. And do remember that I'm only able to read you with the comment of yes. So please provide that comment, and I would be more than happy to offering you the reading. Hello, Karen. How are you? Again, as I just mentioned, I'm going to just repeat myself again. For those who are popping in, I am offering one card readings, and all you need to do is in the comments type yes for me to come into your energy so I can channel some insight for you to see what it is you need to hear for today, for this energy that we are in. Many, many people have asked me over time, what do I do to raise my vibration, to keep me in the frequency that I need to be in with all that's going on in the world? And one of the things I do is I offer card readings, especially on live Facebook, providing insight, inspiration, and intuition to all who may need it. And that's what I'm doing here this evening, is I'm offering card a card reading. I just want to see if I can get my, there we go, get it better, so hopefully it stays in that position. And again, as you are here, go ahead and just type the word yes, and you will receive a one card reading, see what is in store for you. And until I do have one or two or three or four people who are interested in me channeling into their energy, I will do a collective read. A collective read is energy that is for anyone who is watching on the live or replay, whether you're watching here on Facebook or on a replay of Facebook or even my YouTube channel. So let's see, what do we have in store? What do we all need to hear collectively for this amazing energy? So the card that's showing up here today is all about surrendering. Surrendering. And this is a perfect card, because the question that comes to mind in regards to surrendering is, what is it that you need to surrender? Perhaps control, perhaps the need of wanting what we're in right now, the quarantine, the stillness, and the quiet to go away. Maybe it's time to surrender that. Maybe it's time to really just let go of the whole process of needing to be in control. So it's time to let it go, clear it away, and surrender. As you do surrender, you will find that your heart becomes lighter and more calmer and more at ease and peace. And the number associated is 6 and 8. 6 is all about the healing process. So as you do learn to surrender things that causes you to feel heavy, you will find that your heart will start to feel lighter and more at peace and more at ease. And that's what this card is really saying, is to really step into a space of ease and peace by surrendering all that you can, all that you can. We are right now in a position of letting go of control. It's one of the probably achievements that we're all here to do as spiritual beings, having human experiences, is really allowing the need to control to be released. So that's what this is all about, surrendering that. So that 6 energy is going to help you heal as you do learn to surrender whatever it is that you feel you are controlling. Your number 8 energy is all about the abundance, the abundance of the joy and peace that you could be surrounded by once you do learn how to surrender what causes you to feel heavy. And our 6 and 8 works into a 14 energy, which is all about a 5. And 5 in numerology is all about how we can move through change, move through changing times where things are not what they used to be. Things are not what they used to be. Things are definitely very different than what they were. And what we used to call the normal is no longer called the normal. The normal is now called the new normal. The new normal. What is the new normal? And how can we surrender our old habits, patterns, and beliefs when you look at the bigger picture? That 5 energy is also about how once we do step into the space of surrendering and learning how to change our ways, our patterns, habits, and beliefs, we will find some freedom. We will definitely find freedom within the process of surrendering what no longer serves. Hello, Linda. How are you? So that is our card for today, collective energy. And it was in reverse. So there was a little bit of resistance about surrendering, letting go of our control, letting go of the need to control, letting go of the need of having to know everything, or letting go of wanting to do the old ways. We are being forced to let go of our old habits, our beliefs, and patterns. And that along goes with perhaps letting go of people, places, and things that we might have not have been ready to let go of. But sometimes it's out of our control in reference to when we're ready to do it, where I like to call it the universe steps in and takes over the control of what's supposed to, what we have outgrown, because we're not willing to do it on our own. And that's what this is all about, surrendering what we've outgrown. So here it is, and I'm giving you permission to do that collectively, to surrender. So I'm going to put this card away. And again, those who are popping in, should you want a 1 card reading, all you need to do in the comments is write yes, and I will go ahead and shuffle the cards, and I will channel into your energy and see what you need to hear for today. So all we need to do is in the comments write yes, and I will definitely channel into your energy. And I will do this for a little bit. As mentioned, this is one of the ways that I go about raising my vibration. If my vibration seems a little low, I like to come on and share some insight, inspiration, and intuition with whomever is here. Who else is on my page right now? Who else is here? I see another face, but I'm not recognizing the name. Amanda, how are you, Amanda? Nice to see you here. So again, just as a reminder, those who are popping in, should you be interested in having a 1 card read, in order for me to channel into your energy, I do need your permission. So please type in yes. Otherwise, I am not able to channel into your energy. And I would love to give insight today, insight, inspiration, and intuition by channeling, seeing what you need to hear. Otherwise, I will do another collective reading. And okay, so I have Linda who would like a channeling. Thank you, Linda, for your permission. So Linda, coming into your energy. What do you need to hear, Linda? Okay, Linda, your card is in reverse, and the affirmation is health, health, HEALTH. And it's in reverse. So that means there's a little bit of resistance in regards to your health. Maybe you're resisting making some changes. What I'm hearing is perhaps making some changes regarding dietary habits, and also adding in some exercise into your daily routine. This is a really good time to do that in reference to incorporating more exercise, more movement, so you're not sitting all day, and also incorporating a healthier dietary plan into your lifestyle. Not a diet, but just a lifestyle change, incorporating that into your lifestyle. And the chakra associated with this card is all about the sacral chakra. So this is really saying to you with your sacral chakra, and that's about health, is once you implement these new changes, such as a new lifestyle eating plan and also a exercise regimen, you will begin to feel yourself being reborn. You will feel yourself being reborn. So that's a biggie, to feel like you're being reborn just from changing the dietary habits and incorporating some exercise into your day. And what I'm hearing in regards to exercise, it could be a matter of 2 or 3 days a week, and a combinations of some light weights with some, maybe some cardio or interval training, something just to get the heart going, and also to build up some strength in your muscles. Specifically, what I just heard in reference to the strength in the muscles, specifically upper body strength, is what I'm hearing in reference to supporting your back and the chest area and the abdominals, is what I just heard. So something you might want to incorporate into your schedule. And your number here is 33. So the 3 is what new habits can you create into your lifestyle so you can be healthier. And as creating those new habits, you're going to also develop some healing into your body, your physical body. This is all about the health portion is all about the physical. How can you physically become healthier? How can you physically become stronger? And as you do become physically stronger, it will help your mind, body, and spirit as well. Because as you get physically stronger, that's going to enhance your confidence and also make you feel more powerful within your own body. More confidence within your own body is the word I just heard. So let me know if that's resonating with you, because that's what I'm hearing. And remember, the double threes is a master number. So the work that's going to be going into this in regards to the health and changing your lifestyle in reference to what you're eating, and also adding some exercise into your regimen, this is what's going to serve you on a higher level. So this is going to actually help you on a higher level. Also keeping in mind, as you do incorporate exercise into your lifestyle, exercise is one of the many ways that you actually do increase your immune system and also elevate your vibration by actually exercising daily. So I totally recommend getting involved with an exercise regimen and changing your eating habits so you can be a healthier version of you. So, and the chakra, as mentioned, is your sacral chakra. So it is all about letting go of any type of judgment you have towards yourself, or anything that you're blaming yourself about. Let that go so you can really step into your power and confidence as you make this lifestyle change. So that's for you, Linda. That is for you. I hope that resonated. And I'm going to do one more collective. And if anybody else should show up, then I'll do another reading. But I'm going to do one more collective, as I'm being called to do one more. And let's see what the collective needs to hear for tonight in this energy. And I'd also like to make a notation that we are currently in, or should I say, the moon is currently in Pisces energy. Pisces is a water sign, and Pisces is all about intuition, psychic abilities, and also very emotional. So if you are finding yourself feeling a little bit more emotional than usual, just know that the moon will be in Pisces energy until tomorrow. And then as of Monday, the 20th, it will be moving into Aries energy. So the energy itself will be very different. Just in case you are feeling a little out of sorts today, a little bit emotional, a little bit of sad or lonely, especially with all that's going on with the COVID-19 situation. All right, so let's see. What do we need to hear on a collective? All right, there goes our card. We just pulled one. So collectively, in reverse again, the collective energy is all about communication. And it's in reverse. So obviously, we're feeling as though we're not communicating. We're not able to communicate the way we want to. Well, universe is saying that we have a huge source of communication. We have technology. We have FaceTime. We have Facebook. There's so many ways you can communicate besides having to actually go out and socialize. So universe is saying to take advantage of this new way of communicating. And also perhaps what we're also hearing here in reference to the reverse portion of this is that, how are you communicating to yourself? What are you saying to yourself in this time of quiet quarantine and stillness? Because our self-communication, our internal dialogue is extremely important, especially right about now, Whereas if you find yourself going into that space of negative thinking, that's going to create a very low frequency. And you may want to change that low frequency by thinking about positive conversations with yourself. So whatever the dialogue is that's going on in your own head, get into that space of redirecting it so you can shift your own energy. So internal dialogue is extremely important, and it's also really important for self-health, self-care, because that's the chakra we're focusing in on. It's the heart center, and it's all about nurturing yourself. And what I'm hearing as well, channeling what I'm hearing, is it's also about what you are feeding yourself regarding communication. What are you feeding yourself regarding the media? What are you watching? What are you listening to? What kind of conversations are you having? And if the conversations are not uplifting and positive, perhaps it's time to change the conversation. Your numbers here is 1 and 2. So it is all about that. One energy is about the new ways of communicating, the new way of communicating. And the 2 is about the connections we have with people, the connections we have with people, who we communicating with, and what are we actually saying to one another. And even for that matter, the connection you have with yourself and what you're saying to yourself. Working into a 3 energy, that's the hidden message. So that 3 is really about how can you create really good communication with yourself, and in return, how can you create really good communication with other people. So that's our message, but it's in reverse. So be mindful that perhaps you may be resisting it, or even a little bit worried about communicating with others, that maybe you're not having the connections you want to have based on the quiet and stillness. So if so, pick up the phone and reach out to somebody and say, hi, how are you? How's everything? How are you feeling? How are you doing? And start off a dialogue that way. Hello, Rosemary. How are you, Rosemary? Right now, Rosemary, I am doing a collective reading. The card was in reverse, which means the communication is the affirmation, and the communication is what we are all resisting right now. We are either not communicating the way we would like to, or our communication is so negative right now where the only thing we can really talk about is the quarantine. And I'm inviting you to change that conversation. Talk about something different. Talk about what you would like to, how you would like to see this quarantine shift into a new direction. What I've been calling the new normal. How is the new normal going to look like for you? And start creating that and start communicating it. So that's our collective energy. And for those of you who are popping on, today I just decided I was going to come on tonight and share with you some card readings for anybody who was interested in individual card readings for some insight, inspiration, and intuition. And I've done 2 collectives and 1 or 2 shared readings as well. So if this is something that you would like, I would be more than happy to doing 1 more reading. So Rosemary, if you want a card read, all you'd have to do is type in yes. Otherwise, I'm going to be ending it for this evening and moving on to my next task. And for those of you who are not familiar with who I am, again, I am Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck. And I come on frequently to offer 1 card readings as, again, to provide inspiration, insight, and intuition. And I'm available and most days. All you need to do is reach out. Should you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those comments on Facebook. For those watching on YouTube, you can send your comments and questions to healingwithin76@gmail.com. And I do look forward to connecting with each and every one of you at a later date. Enjoy the rest of your night or day wherever you are in this world. Be healthy, be safe, and remember, just remember to communicate with a high vibration of energy and start planning out what your new normal is going to look like. Create it, make it happen. After all, we are the creator to our own experiences, and we are the master at creating what it is we want in our lives. So manifest your deepest desires by creating it and by communicating it, writing it. So whatever you would like to see happen in the new normal, make it happen. Have yourself an awesome day, and namaste. And again, those of you who are here watching on YouTube, I'd like to thank you for being here. And any questions that you may have, feel free to email those questions to healingwithin76@gmail.com. And also feel free to check out my website at holistic with a W, fitnessny.com for additional services that I do offer. And I look forward to connecting with you at a later date. Blessings to all.